Hi, I'm Rob Marciano with the latest in entertainment news for ET.
Neon Future, I can announce a few features on the album. will.i.am is back. Snoop Dogg is on the album. Machine Gun Kelly, Mac Miller, Waka Flocka, and Linkin Park and I are working on a new one. Whenever I work with different artists, I expand as a songwriter, as a producer, and I always want to try to find that bridge between my world and their world. And that's what we did with the Linkin Park collaboration, A Light That Never Comes, is find that place between the Linkin Park world and the EDM world. And it's like I'm always learning as an artist, as a producer, as a songwriter, and I get to do that even more when I break down the genres of artists that have never actually worked on a dance record. So it's like a new frontier for both of us, and the new one, the Neon Future, is gonna break down a lot more genres. It's all a matter of adaptation. The way in which we producers write has changed entirely. You don't need the massive studios like back in the day. Now it's like, oh yeah, you just need your own, in my house. That's where I produced Wonderland, my album, on Wonderland Avenue in my house. Now it's like I just bring those speakers with me on the road, on the bus tour, and I'm writing on the tour. I'll work, back and forth. When I'm after San Francisco, I come back to LA and I have 3 studio sessions, vocal sessions with 3 different artists for my album. So it's like I have to clump all that in 2 days. So a lot of it's time management. 2 months later, that's when we're gonna figure out the session with, I did a session with Empire of the Sun. So we worked that out month before, and then I fly back for that. Or a songwriter will meet with me on the road, and we'll write vocals on the spot. I've mastered the nap, what I call the disco nap, or the Aoki nap, or however way you want to call it. And I can sleep anywhere, at any time, at any length. I could literally fall asleep if I'm really tired. I could fall asleep in 2 breaths, 4 seconds, and I'll be in dream zone. I know that when you come to a show, when I'm playing, I'm totally being inspired by the music. So if you get too wasted, and I'm saying don't drink, but if you get too wasted or you get too high on whatever, you're not going to even know what's going on around you, and you won't even be able to be elevated. Because that's the whole point. People do drugs to be elevated, to get overstimulated from everything around you. But if you do too much of that stuff, then you just don't even understand the scope of what you're experiencing, and you miss out on all of it. So when you're totally focused, and I want to be sharp, at my shows I want to be totally sharp and focused on every single song, on every single thing that I do. And plus I have to, because I'm caking someone. They have to run back and mix the next song, and I run out and I bring out the rap and I run back here, and I'm and I have so much fast, quick reflex timing, But at the same time, when I look at the crowd and I see some of these kids that are raging off their face, I mean, they're going absolutely bonkers, nuts. You could tell that they're focused on the music. You can't imagine those people that are so connected with you, so high on drugs. So there's people out there that are like me, raging, totally sober, and with the music, and let the music break your head through the ceiling and make you rage your face off,